What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing great. In the next few minutes we'll do a quick price prediction and price analysis, or technical analysis, whatever you want to call it, on Verasity. Abbreviation is VRA. It's one of the most unique projects in the whole crypto sphere, and there is a lot of hype about it. And considering all that, a 184 million market cap is still quite low. Definitely with this volume. In 94 million volume, there are coins with 1 billion that have that. So I think there's some potential in this, but then again, that's my opinion. So technically seen, we found a resistance here at quite a strong resistance area. So the full area is ranging from the 618 of the recent bearish move up until the 200 EMA, I mean the strongest EMA. So it was quite clear we would find resistance right there. We did so 3 times already, and now dropped down to the 382, and from the 382 we got a really bullish move. So I mean the fact that we got such a move coming from it, I mean obviously the whole crypto market is getting a little bit more bullish, at least on the short term now. Or has gotten a little bit more bullish. So considering that, I just wanted to include that we might break this area. It is a very strong area and it hasn't touched the 618 yet, but if we do break that, and I still think it's more likely that we do not, but if we do break that, we might see something like this. So if it breaks up until 5.54, we could, I mean, if we break it with the candle on the 4 hour, we will retest it, and from that retest, we could see a move up until, well, maybe 5 cents again. I mean, my bet would be that it would kind of find resistance a little bit below that at 4.88, just because I think a lot of buyer momentum is exhausted within this region. But still, that would be a really nice price target from where we are right now. So that is what I think will happen if this breaks. It doesn't have to break right now. It could kind of consolidate and then break, like in 2 to 3 days. But yeah, so that's the whole scenario and the condition for when it breaks. As I said, I still think it's more likely that it finds resistance. I mean, it hasn't had the 618, hasn't hit the trend line, which is quite a strong trend line. So in that case, I think it's more likely that we see something like this. So a strong touch coming off of it. We might see a little bit more support from that 3.9 area where the 382 fib is. But eventually I just think that we will drop down to, I mean, at least 3.75 again. We might consolidate a little bit before that, but I think this is a support that will definitely hold. And we might see, kind of a consolidation. I mean, the wicks might shoot through a little bit to the 618 here at 3.63, but ultimately I think we're going to stay in this consolidation, and then ultimately when the whole bull market starts again, or when Verasity has a bull market and we break through that 4.4 area, then I think we could have a nice uptrend again, and the same price target would be my price target. So I think this is more likely, but all of that really depends on the whole course of the Bitcoin as well, and the whole crypto market. Because like if Bitcoin stays stable, that would be the most likely scenario. But if Bitcoin drops down to 45,000 or 43,000, I mean that scenario is obviously not going to hold, and we would probably see something more like this. So keep that in mind. I don't think Bitcoin will drop down to 43,000. 45,000 also not, but 46, 47 is possible. So keep that in mind. And obviously when Bitcoin breaks 53,000 again or something like that, then I mean it becomes much more easy to reach that 5 cents. So that's all the things you also have to consider with this analysis. So if you have any questions about the further technical analysis, please let me know down in the comments. As always, this is not financial advice, it's just my opinion based on technical analysis, and I'd always advise you to do your own research as well. But having said that, thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.